Hi, today you're going to learn 3 tips you probably never heard of before that are going to make your scripting more powerful and more effective than ever. All 3 tips are critical to having a successful, powerful scripting session. If you're not familiar with what scripting is, it is simply writing down a description or a narration in detail of your life, how you would like it to be, so that you can focus on it and manifest it into reality. However, if you want it to be really powerful and effective, it takes more than just writing things down. And the following 3 tips are going to take your scripting practice up to an entirely new level. So you may want to watch this video again and again. Tip number 1 is the foundation for a successful and powerful scripting session. We have to remember that no matter what manifesting techniques we are using, the important thing, the most vital important thing, is what we are being in the present moment. It's not what we're thinking about, it's not what we're feeling, it is what we are being. Wayne Dwyer said, "You get what you are," and that is true. We don't get what we hope about, we don't get what we dream about, we don't get what we wish for, we don't get what we think about a lot, we get what we are being in the present moment. So at the beginning of your scripting session, it's really important to center yourself, to focus on being what you want to be. If you are focusing on creating a lot of financial abundance, focus on being, having the presence of, having the energy of a financially abundant person right here, right now. If you're manifesting a fabulous relationship, focus on having the presence, the energy of someone who is in that fabulous relationship right here, right now. No matter what it is you are working on manifesting, it's important to feel it in your body, not just keep it in your head, but feel it in your body. Feel the energy of it. Feel it change your posture. Feel your energy emanating from your body, and let everyone around you bear witness to what you are being. As if someone walked into the room right now, they would say, "Whoa, there's someone who's in a relationship. Whoa, there's someone who's financially abundant," even though you're just sitting in the room. Have that energy, that presence. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your body, feel it emanating through your skin. That is vital. Number 1, be what you want to be before you start scripting. That gets you in the right frame of mind, the right energy, the right state to proceed with a successful scripting session. Tip number 2 builds on tip number 1. It's really important during the scripting session to maintain being what you want to be. So if you're trying to manifest that fabulous job, you are maintaining being the person who already has it, not just thinking about it, but being it, having that energy and presence filling up the whole room all the way through the scripting session. If you want to manifest a thriving business that fills you with fulfillment and joy and passion and abundance, then during the scripting session, you want to maintain being the person who has already done that. And that translates into what you are writing. You have to write from the perspective, from being that person already. And this goes far beyond just writing things in the present tense. It goes far beyond just writing, "I am somebody who has a relationship. I have a thriving business and this is what it does and how much money I make. I am financially abundant and this is how much is in my bank account and where I travel and what I own." It goes beyond that. If you're just doing that, you're not maintaining being what you want to be, because you're still writing from the perspective of who you are now. And that is someone who does not have those things. And this is really, really important to understand. It's a really huge, huge, powerful distinction. Because think about it. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. Well, writing from the perspective of someone who already is a millionaire, they're not writing, "I am a millionaire, I live in a mansion, I have a Ferrari." They already are and have those things. That's not what they're writing. If you're going to maintain being the person who already has that, you have to write what you will be manifesting from that point. Because we are maintaining being the person who already has it. And what do you write from that version of yourself? What do you write from that perspective, what are you creating next? Because you've already achieved all that. You already have it in your life. And the same holds true no matter what you're manifesting in your scripting session. If it's a great relationship, you're not writing, I am in a great relationship and this is what the person looks like and this is their qualities. No, you already have it. And from the perspective of that version of yourself that is already living it, now what are you manifesting? Now that you already have that in your life, now that it is your reality, what are you manifesting next? That's what you have to script in your session. And while you are doing that, while you are scripting what you are manifesting next, it solidifies that feeling within you, that presence you have of being that which you wish to be. There's a huge difference between scripting, I have a business and this is what it does and this is how much it makes, from the perception and the perspective of who you are now. Compare that to scripting the next business you're opening or the next levels of the business from the perspective of the version of you who already has the business that you want. It's a huge fundamental difference in scripting practice. If you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments below and I will get back to you with answers. Okay, the third tip is the most powerful. It's also the most difficult. It takes the most practice. Remember, we don't get what we hope about, what we wish for, or what we dream for. We get what we are being in the present moment. And what we are being in the present moment is our energy flowing out of us. It is our presence. The energy that is constantly flowing out of you is what the universe is reacting to. Your energy is reacting with everything. Everything. And everything has no option but to react to it accordingly. But in order for it to be effective, we have to get it out of our head and out into reality, out into the real world in the present moment where it can create real changes in our real lives. Because the only time and place we can ever make real changes in the real world, whether it's with our physical effort or our energy, is right here, right now, in the present moment. You can think something all day and it not become a reality. And in order to ensure your energy is being focused in the present moment, that it's getting out of your head and out into reality, out into the world where it can actually make real changes in your real life, in the real world, you have to maintain an awareness of your body and the environment that you're in, the space that you're in right now, all the way through your scripting session, or as much as you can. It's really, really easy during a scripting session to get sucked back into our imagination. And when that happens, all of our energy is just stuck in our head. It's not getting out to where it needs to be to create real changes in the real world. And this is the number one reason why people aren't manifesting what they want in their lives. All their energy is being contained within them. It's like they're covering up their light instead of removing the cover and letting their light shine. And that letting the light shine is letting your energy out into the real world. So all the way through your scripting, or as much as you can, as you're scripting, as you're writing this, it's important, very important, vital to maintain an awareness of your body and the space you're in at the same time. Takes a little bit of practice, but it makes a world of difference. So tip number one, be what you wish to be before you start the session. Have the energy, the presence of the person who already has what you desire in your life. Tip number two. Script from the perspective of the version of you who already has attained what you want to attain. From the perspective of that version of yourself, what are you manifesting next? What are you scripting next? You've already manifested and attained these things in your life, the abundance, the job, the relationship, the business. From that perspective, maintaining that presence of the person who has that. Now, what are you creating? Now, what are you manifesting? Because that will solidify you being the person who has already attained what you want to create. And tip number 3, while you are scripting, maintain an awareness of your body and the space you're in throughout the entire session, or as much of it as you can. If you find yourself getting sucked back into your imagination, pop your awareness out to the space you're in and your body. It makes an incredible world of difference on the effectiveness of your scripting session. If you have questions about this video or anything else, please put them in the comments below and I will get back to you with answers. You can also click the link in the comments below to get information on our free online lessons that we have all the time. And here are a couple other videos I know are going to open up a whole new world of power and manifesting ability for you. Please watch them right away. I'm Tom Riley. Until next time, remain at choice.